What was the most gruesome way to die in ancient Rome? Let me tell you. You had it bad if you committed parricide, which was the killing of a member of your own family. You see, back in those days, they didn't have fancy prisons like we do today. So if you were found guilty of a crime, you'd be sentenced to the penalty of the sack. A dog, a monkey, a snake, and a rooster would be placed inside a leather sack along with you. And then the guards would sew up the sack and throw it into the river. Now, you might be wondering, what did the animal sacrifice have to do with your crime? Well, nothing. It was just an added bonus for the guards to make the punishment that much more brutal. Ancient Rome was the most brutal place on earth. Here are the worst ways to die there. Number 2, treason. If you betrayed Rome, you'd be taken to the top of a cliff overlooking the city and flung to your death. And if by some miracle you survived the fall, soldiers would wait below to finish the job. Number 3, breaking the vow of celibacy. The Vestal Virgins were Rome's sacred priestesses. If one broke her vow, her punishment was a living burial, sealed underground with only bread, water, and a lamp, left to die slowly in suffocation. But the most common way to die in ancient Rome was by far the most gruesome, being burned alive as an offering to the gods. Citizens and emperors alike believed that human sacrifice kept the gods appeased and Rome prosperous. So every year, hundreds of people were put to death and their bodies were left to burn for days, sometimes even weeks. What do you think? Would you rather die by fire, suffocation, or falling off a cliff? Number 4, sorcery and forbidden faiths. Poisoners, sorcerers, and even Christian women accused of witchcraft were tied to stakes and torn apart by starving lions. Number 5, being emperor. Yes, even ruling Rome came with a death sentence. The empire saw 33 assassinated emperors and 30 of them were killed by dagger. Statistically, being emperor was one of the most lethal jobs in history, and it gets worse. The first emperor to die by lion was Caligula, poisoned by his own mother, Julia Maesa. She had him stabbed 20 times, supposedly so he wouldn't feel the pain. But the lions didn't eat him right away. Instead, they kept him alive for days, only taking bites out of him each time, making sure he died slowly. Do you want to hear more terrifying tales like this one?